It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. We got a video by Novely. The Valkyrae Situation Is Sad. Now, I really don't know what's going on with this situation, but I'm in the mood to be nosy. So we're going to get into this video. We're going to see what they're talking about. Come on.
My brother passed away yesterday, and then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me. You should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like, it's been a frustrating few days, but there was no way I was gonna miss out on Scary Game Day.
Recently, Valkyrae has been getting massive hate for the way that she...
Goddamn, Valkyrae. Goddamn. Hey, look, okay, I get it. I think I already can understand what the situation is. I can already peep it, bro. The internet's gonna be mad at Valkyrae because she's not bawling her eyes out over her brother passing away. And honestly, I'll let you know what I think later in the video. Come on.
Talks about her brother who had passed away on her stream. A lot of people getting mad on her brother's defense because it seemed like to them she was bad-mouthing him, not caring about his passing, and overall just being very terrible to someone he had just lost, with some streamers even apparently coming to his defense and not hers, trying to talk bad about her and say that she is a terrible person. I don't want to yap too much though, so why don't we start from the very beginning with the clip that set all of this off.
So they're mad at Valkyrae because she don't mess with her brother, and they don't even know who her brother was. They just know that he passed away and that she just doesn't really have no type of emotion towards him like that, and they're mad. Parasocial, bro. Parasocial. I mean, I just thought about that too. Like, bro, there be people that's really invested in the lives of these like streamers and stuff like that, you know? And it's like, damn, they really be knowing like the lore. They really be like mad that they don't react a certain way to certain stuff. And I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. Like, the only time I really get mad over some streaming shit, bro, if you on some racist, weirdo, PDF stuff, finessing, scamming, that's the only time I'm like, yeah, nah, you weird as hell. Get him out of here. Everything else, you not being mad that your brother is dead, why the fuck would I care? Like, I don't know the nigga. Like, what?
In the first place.
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday, and I had like my meetings, and my mom called me and she was like, yeah, Mark died. And I was like, oh. And so, yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem, and he passed away from alcohol. Sad. Yeah, so that was yesterday. I just felt really bad because I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I was like kind of angry yesterday because he just like didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me, and then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay, we starting to see some things now. We're starting to see some things. So it's she's pretty much saying she wasn't rocking with him because how he treated their mom. So I can understand that though. I can understand that, especially if you grow up in like, well, especially if you have just a sibling. I'm the youngest of hella kids. So either way, each kid is going to have a different relationship with either parent. You get what I'm saying? One person can feel like the father did an amazing job, but they have so much resentment towards the mom. And it can be vice versa. One person can feel like the mom did amazing and have resentment towards the dad, you know? But I think it all comes down to the people that's really in the situation, right? So she only told us that he struggled with alcohol and that, in her opinion, he was treating their mom like shit. Okay, he was treating their mom like shit. So with that limited information, I understand. I get it, bro. Because it's like, yo, if you treating my mom a certain way, you don't get a pass just because you're my brother. Like, nigga, you weird. You know what I'm saying? You're moving weird. And I feel like, especially now, as an adult, like, bro, I don't care if you my brother, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle. If you're a weirdo, I don't need you in my life. All that family shit, cool, but hey, bro, stay from around me. Or see you when I see you. And if they pass away, then it's like, damn, like that's fucked up. You know, like that's crazy. You know, you don't want to wish that on them. But it's like you can't force feelings for someone that you stopped having feelings for while they was alive. You know what I'm saying? Especially like it depends on the situation and stuff like that, you know? And then it comes down to, okay, Does she feel like the situation was serious enough for her to still be mad at him and all that? It's hella layered. Like, you really don't know unless you really in it. And she's the only one that's really in it.
This freaking sucks. Like, I don't know. I was like angry, and she was like, no. She's like, it's okay. Just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him. But what the? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday. And I was
no,
like,
you don't.
We never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. So it's like, why? Like, okay, yeah, great. You passed away. Fine. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us.
Imagine you die and your sister is making fun of you on the internet.
Nah, I don't think she, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't think she's making fun of him. I think she's keeping it real. I ain't gonna lie. I think she's just keeping it like, hey, this how I feel about it. Like, I don't rock with the nigga. I don't rock with him. He didn't really talk to us. I ain't really talk to him. It is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. And people are only feeling this way because that's her brother, and they have never, or they haven't, they aren't in a situation in which they will understand how she feel. But I get it though. I get it.
Internet. I like how she's making everything about herself, including her brother's passing. If you're going to content farm a personal tragedy, acting like this isn't what you should do. Wow, this is how your sister responds when you die, guys. They make it about themselves. They don't actually care. They air you out publicly and they profit. Women are incredible. Who would ever say this publicly?
Nigga, what? Hey, what? Incel. Jesus Christ. Women are incredible. My nigga. What? It has nothing to do with her being a woman.
Profit. Women are incredible. Who would ever say this publicly and especially share your mother's emotional heartbreak the day after your brother died? Streamers, man, they are whack. Safe to say that the reaction to this clip was not what Ray expected, and this clip actually went super viral, amassing around like 10 million views with a bunch of people in quote tweets, comment sections, all alike. Cooking her and talking bad about her for saying these things on a live stream. And genuinely, a lot of people just were not okay with her delivery, talking about the situation, along with her apparently using this moment to farm views, not only for clips, but just overall on her live stream. The mass consensus of people apparently believe that just because someone is dead.
So, let me get this straight. They think that she is farming views by mentioning it, but I feel like they only feel that way because she isn't responding in a way that they feel is acceptable. So if she was on there crying and shit, most of them would probably be like, damn, you know, she just sad, or take time off, you know. But they wouldn't be coming at her, yo, she's trying to farm views, da da da. Like, what? Man, people are weird.
That does not mean that you should talk bad about them. It doesn't matter what happened in your past or what they did to you. Once they are gone, you should not have anything bad to say about them.
Just angry. I'm mad. Well, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm sad.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about someone that passed away and the topic of their character comes up and there was a shitty person, but they were, who knows, they just had the best outfits on and stuff like that. And all right, if you're gonna be talking about the good, talk about the bad, because you talking to me about this person, but all I had was bad interaction with them. So can I speak on my interaction with them? Can I speak out loud how I felt about them, even though how I felt about them wasn't the common feeling amongst everybody else? If I'm saying fuck them and you saying you love them, then I'm in the wrong for saying fuck them, nigga. That's how I feel. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I get it though. You want to respect the dead and all that, but man, it is what it is.
I'm more sad than I am mad, but I'm also very confused because I have a lot of resentment. I have so much resentment to how he treated my sister and my mom. You know what I mean? Ugh, it's so annoying. It's actually so annoying. If you ever lost a family member, maybe some of you can relate. If you haven't lost a family member, also it's a family member I don't have a relationship with. Damn.
Yeah, that's like whatever.
What? Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Like, do I go to the funeral? I don't know. I don't know. Do I even go? I don't even know the guy, but he's my brother.
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been to a funeral before. And that's by choice. I can't do it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I can't do it, bro. I wanna remember you how the last time I saw you. alive. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do all that, you know. But they usually say the funeral is for the family, so it's like, so really, it is up to you. Like, you know, it really is up to you. I don't feel like it's disrespectful to not, you know, go to someone's funeral. You know what I'm saying? Because the person that's dead, how would, like, do they really care? Like, unless they told you while you was alive, yo, you better come to our funeral. How would you know if they even care that you there? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different angle than everybody else.
I don't know. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, but rest in peace. Wish we could have known each other better.
As a grown man.
Nah, see, hey, look, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Well, all right, now, anyways, back to video games, Among Us.
Man who hasn't spoken to
That's
his
crazy.
own older brother since I was 16. If he died tomorrow, I'd be on that day. People live by this weird, but that's your family, are genuinely insane. I judge people by the content of the character, not their familiar relationship to me. Blood doesn't make you family, it just makes you related. You don't owe someone your grief or sadness because they died. Them dying isn't a magical eraser to their behavior. She says she doesn't know how to feel about a person who was horrible to her and her family passing away. And these replies and quotes are acting like she the dude herself. Now, I'm gonna give y'all the reality of the situation, which is that just because somebody passed away doesn't mean that you have to talk bad about them or be accepting of them. Other tweets I've been seeing and a lot of the stuff I've been seeing people say, I'm assuming they must have an amazing relationship with their family, because there are just certain people that no matter if they pass away, if you had the same blood as them, you're just not going to care, or you're going to feel conflicted, especially when you're just talking about this a day after when you didn't have time.
That's facts. I mean, shit, I definitely, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be real, I definitely got some, I ain't gonna say some. I got like one or two. But it's like, I accepted it though. You get what I'm saying? That's a difference. I don't think I hold resentment. It's just, all right, I accepted you for the type of person that you are. I'm not mad at you. I'm letting you be you. I'm viewing you the way that you want to be viewed. You get what I'm saying? So you want me to view you in a different light, but you're showing me that you belong in this category. So I'm gonna put you in that category. But the category that I put you in, that you want to be in because you're acting a certain way, I don't want to be surrounded people by that. I want to be surrounded by people in that category. So, I mean, I get it, bro. This is a nothing burger, okay? A complete nothing burger.
To actually process this grief. It's gonna just be like that, and a lot of people are sitting here trying their hardest to just get mad at somebody who is over here actively processing this stuff on the internet. And that's the one point I will give some people. This definitely did not need to be on the net, which is something I say with a lot of drama that I cover, but there was no reason that this should have to be aired out on the internet. That's probably the definitely unreasonable part, but what's actually being said isn't too crazy to me personally. But because of all the backlash Valkyrae was getting, she actually ended up streaming yesterday and having to reply to all of the hate she had been getting lately.
When you lose someone that you're related to that you don't have a healthy relationship with, there are a lot of people like that, like me. And I think it's reassuring that there are a lot of people that are being empathetic towards my emotions. I'm really sad today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad. It's been a frustrating few days, right? But there was no way I was gonna miss out on Scary Game Day.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. She don't even gotta come here and explain herself like this. I'm gonna keep it real. She could have been like, yo, I didn't really mess with him like that. Rest in peace. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Boom. Like, you ain't gotta come here and explain yourself on no extra stuff. You already made it clear that he did some stuff that you wasn't cool with, that you feel some type of way about, and y'all wasn't cool. All right, we move on to the next thing. But you know, people be bored, man. Bored, lonely, and parasocial.
There's no way. There is no way. But yeah, it helped a lot being able to talk to my niece. It's just crazy. Talking to people has helped a lot. And I appreciate the people that understand how emotionally turmoil it can be.
Plus, I think it's different if you let that person know when they was alive how you felt about them. I think that's different too. You let them know how you feel about them while they're alive. So when that time come, you know, there's no lost words. There's no, damn, I should have said, no. I said everything I need to say to this person. And once you really feel that way about that person, you could go on and live your life any type of way. You're not going to feel conflicted and all that because you had a candid conversation with that person. And you let them know where they stood in your life and how you stood in their life, and y'all came to a conclusion. It may have not been a smooth conclusion, but it was the conclusion that y'all needed to have. So it is what it is, man.
To lose a family member that you don't have a good relationship with. It's very complicated. And for some reason, some people can't understand that. It's so weird. It's actually so weird. It's not my job.
They understand it. They just don't care. They just don't care to see it your way. But they understand it for sure.
To make everyone understand. Grief is a roller coaster. Yeah, it is. And I think I need to give myself a little more grace because, god damn it, people piss me off. A lot of people reached out, which was nice. It was really, really nice. I also don't get along. I don't get along with my family, and people never understand it. I completely get it. Thank you. I feel like only people that understand what it's like to have bad relationships with family members will probably understand. I don't know how to describe it to people. I genuinely don't. I don't know. I just could not believe how obliterated, once again, I was getting for not reacting the right way to my brother passing.
A lot of people, they don't value their self-respect. They don't value their peace. They put a lot of that to the side in the name of family, you know? But what I'm learning is you can't do that, okay? Especially, like, it's different, like, if you got a kid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to have to put some shit to the side. It is what it is. But if you like single or something, you just got family and you your only liability, you don't gotta put up with hella shit. Like what? Just because this person your family, that don't mean they could talk to you crazy like that. You feel me? Let them know. Stop talking to me like that. Alright? If you ain't gonna talk to a nigga on the street like that, don't talk to me like that. Straight up. That's how I get it. Hey, that's how I get it. Hey, look, if you're not gonna talk to a stranger on the street, don't come talk to me crazy. You feel me? Because that lets me know how you really feel. You feel me? So it's like, man, people just need to understand that everybody don't live the same life, right? Once we're born, nigga, everybody's life is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all kind of get here the same way, but after that, nigga, it's a crapshoot. You may have an amazing family upbringing, but you also may grow up in a crazy dysfunctional family. Nigga, you might grow up in the Gallaghers or something, nigga. You feel me? But so it's like, bro, just stop.
I don't know. It's frustrating. It's so annoying. I'll never be able to get closure with him. Makes me mad.
If a lot of the hate Valkyrae was getting was because she had brought this online and people were just upset about that, then I could definitely understand where those people were coming from. I feel like content creators, especially streamers nowadays, share way too much of the personality of what's going on with the internet that they don't need to. But that's not really where a majority of the hate was coming from. It was what she was actually saying that people had a disagreement with and were genuinely upset about. And what she said to me isn't that crazy. Maybe it's because I have been in a similar situation where there is definitely somebody or people in my family who have passed away who I have never met, never cared about, and probably won't care about to this day. And I could just understand when it's somebody who actually did something bad to you that affected you, that once they pass away, you truly just don't really care that much. And sharing that raw emotion with...
What is there to care about? What is there to care about? Answer me that. Answer me that. Because if you really want to keep it real, niggas die every day. If you really want to keep it real, for real. So it's like, what is there to care about if someone does something that happens every single day and I don't mess with them, but they are family, but all my memories about this person is negative? What? The internet is looking for someone to be mad at right now, and Valkyrae, they found you. Congratulations.
Community is something that she may feel comfortable doing, but doing it on the internet knowing it's gonna get clipped, especially in this day and age, is definitely where I have the issue. And what the actual words she said, I don't feel like was that bad. And a lot of people were just overreacting because they either can't relate, or they might just be that person in that family that if they were to be gone,
not for real,
actually care. At the end of the day though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you did enjoy,
shout out Nalvi for the video. You did your thing. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I understand exactly where she's coming from. I understand exactly. Some people you just don't mess with. It is what it is. Family or not, y'all personalities do not match. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the Valkyrae situation, it is sad. It's sad to see that there's people on the internet who cares this much about someone they did not know until she mentioned him. They probably knew he existed, but they didn't give a fuck about him. They never cared about their relationship before he died, so now y'all care about how they feel about each other when he died? Man, get the fuck out of here. Valkyrae, it is what it is, but you go do your thing, do your thug thizzle. Don't let them try to tear you down in this particular situation. I'm gone. Peace.